Hello everyone, Philopater here, and welcome to another exciting episode of Total War Rome 2. Unlike the last video I posted, this actually will be an exciting battle. I was recently invited to join the Sith Clan, and so as part of my tryouts, if you will, I will be playing a battle with 3 other members of the clan, and they were gracious enough to allow me to record it. This is the first battle we fought. There is a second one, which I will bring you later in the week when I get the chance. Anyways, I will be playing as Armenia, Magma will be playing as the Getae, Desert Fox will be playing as the Massagetei, and then Blue will be playing as the Carthaginians. You can't really see Blue's army, so we'll wait a little while to go over his army, but you can already see some differences in the deployment. Our opponents have deployed with their troops intermingling with each other. This means that Desert Fox is able to support Blue very, very quickly, whereas our side, we have deployed next to each other, and it'll be a lot more difficult to support each other, but we also have a much smaller space of the battlefield to look at. Desert Fox has to look across the entire width of the battlefield. So it all depends entirely on who has the better micro. We'll go over the armies quickly. I have brought a Royal Cataphract General, 6 Elite Persian Archers, 5 Persian Hoplites, 3 Horse Archers, 2 Persian Cavalry, and then 2 Eastern Cataphracts. Magma has brought 2 Spear Horsemen, and a mix of Noble Swords, Falksmen, Mercenary Axe Warriors, Armored Spears, Noble Spears, Heavy Spears, and 2 Bow Horsemen to round everything off. Did I mention that he had 4 Spear Horsemen? I may have. He has 4 Spear Horsemen. Anyways, Desert Fox has a mix of cavalry, as is to be expected from a nomadic army. He has Steppe Horse Archers, Saka Cataphract Horse Archers, Saka Cataphracts, Steppe Armored Lancers, Steppe Noble Lancers, and then Mercenary Amazonian Riders. And again, we'll go over Blue's army when it's more revealed. Desert Fox already showing off his fantastic micro skills by pushing up across the entire battlefield. He knows that the 2 Bow Horsemen of Magma are not going to be able to stand up to his contingent on the right flank, so he sends 4 units of Horse Skirmishers and Horse Archers to push mine back. I haven't seen the Massagetei in a while. I don't know how good the Saka Cataphract Horse Archers are, and so I'm simply going to pull everything back behind the safety of my elite Persian archers. I've noticed that the letter S doesn't come out so well when I say it into the microphone, so a lot of times when I refer to Desert Fox's army, it'll be those guys, or them over there, or look at those peeps. Anyways, I think Magma at the start is trying to pull closer to me. Not 100% sure. I never asked. But at the same time, I'm forming up my own lines to better be able to face the Horse Archers of Desert Fox, otherwise known as these guys. Missed volley. Whoops. Amazonians are going to get a little payback, and that volley missed too. So yeah, general skirmishing all along the front. Now here's something to notice. We all know that the armor is higher from the front than on the back of an infantry unit, but I believe it's the same way with a horse archer unit. And so, these Amazonians are getting shot in the back, while these bow horsemen are getting shot in the front, and yeah, they're actually winning. Obviously, the bow horsemen are an inferior unit to the Amazons, but they're able to push back the Amazonians effectively. Also, when horse archers are shooting backwards, they have less range, and so if your men are in that little sweet spot where they're in range of the enemy but just outside of the enemy's range, they can do a lot of damage pushing back horse archers. So, just a little thing to think about. Anyways, I see that Magma needs some help, so I pull over my own horse archers. Desert Fox missed a great opportunity. He could have harassed my right flank, but instead he brings all his horse archers over to help kill off Magma. There's Blue's army. Like I said, Blue has a infantry-heavy build. He has Libyan infantry, Libyan hoplites, late Libyan hoplites, noble fighters, Iberian swordsmen, some Balearic slingers, more Iberian swords, 2 units of Carthaginian cavalry, and then a general's bodyguard here. There it is. These guys. So yeah, a huge heavy infantry build. Obviously, knowing that Desert Fox is going to be bringing the cavalry, he doesn't have to worry about such things. Magma is going to had enough of skirmishing, and he's going to push forward, and he is going to push Desert Fox back along our left flank. However, my men were doing something stupid. I normally like to group my army such that group number 1 is the main force in the middle. There it is. These guys are doing a bizarre little dance. So, group 1 would be the army in the middle, group 2 and 3 would be cavalry on the left and right, and then the horse archers would be group 4. For some reason, I made my horse archers group 1, and it threw me off entirely. So my infantry is going where I want my horse archers to go. My horse archers are just running around being confused. Let's see. Get rid of that for a second. And any second now I'll notice my mistake and start pushing my own army back to the way they need to be. Trying to avoid the Libyan hoplites. Obviously, the Amazonians are using the Libyan hoplites as a shield. Now we're just going to pull back. There it is. My army is now going in the correct direction. And this is going to be a problem throughout the entire length of the battle. Magma is going to push forward and engage blue, and my men are going to be stuck sitting here, kind of shuffling their feet, not quite sure what to do. And this will simply allow blue and Desert Fox to team up on Magma, and then sweep around and kill me later. Yeah, so huge, there it goes again. No idea what I was doing, trying to fix it again, trying to form up to get shots off at the Cataphract Horse Archers. All while this is happening, I leave my own Eastern Cataphracts behind, so yeah, this is a horrible showing for me, horribly ashamed. Yeah, enough foreshadowing for now. I know how the battle ends, you guys don't. Let's just watch some charges. Looks like Magma was going to go for it. He decides against it and pulls back his Spear Horsemen. Magma has pushed on the right flank and is enveloping Blue. However, Blue has a lot of infantry, and he has these successive lines which will enable him to fight a lot longer against the Getae. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. I'm probably not. The first time I cast this video, as I said the Getae, then the Massagetei, it hit me. The Massagetei actually means Greater Getae. The Romans thought that these two tribes were related to each other, and that, for some reason, this nomadic faction was the better of the two. Not 100% sure why, it is what it is. Bow Horsemen getting routed, there they go, they're off the field. And let's see, yes, so a charge coming in from the Spear Horsemen. Not the best charge in the world. Going against Steppe Noble Lancers. I love the way these guys look with their... where did they go? Where did they go? There they are. I love the way these guys look with the horns on the edge of their horses. I think it's a really cool looking unit. I wish I got the chance to use them more often. I don't use the Nomads nearly enough, but maybe in an upcoming video. Hint, hint. More foreshadowing. I'm sick of these horse archer units, and so I'm going to spray them with archer fire. Huge overkill, but again, I hate them. I want them gone. Looks like Persian Cav chasing away the general. Not particularly effective. Let's see, what have we got here? Magma is trying to find places to attack. His Spear Horsemen are getting a charge in, and they're getting some kills against this unit of Iberian swords. But in the end, there's just simply too much going on here, and they're going to get killed. Blue is acting as a fantastic anchor for Desert Fox to move around and skirmish at will. Let's see. These noble spears are about to get charged by Libyan infantry, but Magma... it looked like he was going to pull them back, but not so much. Let's see, anything? Nope. And in the meantime, like I said, my army's just kind of dilly-dallying. I'm finally sending my cavalry up to push back Desert Fox's general, but it's too late. Blue is forming up to take on Magma head-on, and Desert Fox is bringing all of his cavalry around the back to crush Magma's left flank. Let's see, it looks like, yeah. We all know how this fight's gonna go. 16, 15, 14, 12, 10, yeah. Not gonna end well. Let's see, we've got Mercenary Axe-Warriors. Where are they? Axe-Warriors and Falxmen going up against the middle. The Libyan Hoplites are being used as a speed bump. And they're doing their job. They're slowing everybody down. But in the end, you know, Magma just doesn't have a lot of infantry compared to a lot of infantry. And again, I'm just not doing anything to help out my ally. We've enveloped the army. We've enveloped it fantastically. But there's no actual fighting going on my part. So again, horrible mistake on my part, and I think that's in the end what cost us this battle. Trying to get my elite Persian archers close enough to attack something, this Libyan Hoplite is going to be a great speed bump, and it's going to help prevent my archers from getting as close as I want to get them. Oh, I missed it. I was able to send these Eastern Cataphracts to catch this unit of Amazonian riders. However, they're not going to actually rout, and they're going to come back shortly. Let's see. Archers getting shots off on the Libyan Hoplite's a horrible idea. I'm now going to pick a better target. I've decided to target this unit of Iberian swordsmen. The idea being that they're in a kind of blocky formation. They're able to do a lot of damage with their javelins. Let's see, they're already up to 37 kills, 41 kills. But with their low armor and with their backs facing me, the archer volleys should take them down fairly quickly. So already down to 95 men off the first volley. And basically I'm trying to do as much damage as quickly as possible to get back in the fight. Hoplites getting a flank charge off on the Libyan infantry, and even then they're going to lose. Iberian swordsmen getting shredded, but Magma is also getting shredded. There's just too much infantry and too much cavalry. And Blue has been able to hold me up effectively with two of a Libyan Hoplite, an Iberian swordsman, and a Libyan infantry. The Iberian swordsmen are going to get arrowed to death, but it's just too little too late. My general sees a great target in the spread out Libyan Hoplites. So yeah, charge could have gone a little better, but you know, all in all not so bad. And then I'm going to follow up with this unit of Persian Hoplites. Any second now. There they go. Iberian swordsmen routed. I'm going to send another unit of Iberian swordsmen, only at 20 kills. They're going to be torn apart pretty quickly. But again, I'm just not engaging fast enough. My general charging in against these Libyan infantry, hoping to break them, and they will break shortly. I have bringing my Eastern Cataphracts back from chasing away those Amazons. They're basically going to stay in that corner for the rest of the battle. Yeah, another unit of Iberian swordsmen gone, but my entire opponent is gone. And if you look at the banner, it says, you know, maybe we have a 40% chance of winning. That's just a joke. We have no chance of winning at this point. I'm using my archers to target these noble fighters, again, trying to do as much damage as quickly as possible. And, you know, some good kills. My general, though, is now bogged down in melee. I was thinking maybe I could get a great charge off on this blob, using the noble swords as an anvil, but, you know, it just didn't happen. It was not the game changer that I needed to be. Libyan Hoplites rout, and I'm sending my Persian Hoplites against the cavalry. Blue must be microing elsewhere. My Eastern Cataphracts are getting side-charged by Armored Lancers. These Cataphracts, they're tired, and they're coming up against Saka Cataphracts. Boom. My general is just getting caught by noble fighters, and it's going to end... there, noble fighters. It's going to end poorly for them. My Persian cavalry, this is a brilliant mistake on my part. I put my men into wedge formation, thinking I can get a better charge off on the Cataphract Horse Archers. And in the end, I get no charge. My men simply pile on top of each other. Nothing happens. The Horse Archers lose maybe 5 guys, maybe maybe 10 guys off on that charge. So, yeah, horrible, horrible waste of my Persian cavalry. Horse archers are out of ammo. I send them up against noble lancers. Not going to end well. Persian hoplites getting charged by noble lancers while they were on the move. Persian hoplites getting massacred by noble fighters. My archers are still, though, doing a ton of damage. I think they're able to rout the general, maybe? Yep, general routes. But I see the writing on the wall. Desert Fox is able to move basically his entire army onto my left flank to set up charges into my archers, and this is the end of it. So, I got my general in place. My general is going to stop the first charge. Let's see, where is it? Yep, so my general is able to stop the first of the charges, but he's not going to stop the next 5 charges. And so let's just watch for a second. I think for a second to get my archers into formation, so that the successive lines, you know, one line can be fighting in melee while the next 2 lines fight or shoot arrows, but yeah, that's a joke. Fairly satisfying. Poke. Unfortunately, CA says the axe animations are fixed. I haven't been able to see them yet. But yeah. And yeah, so that's that. My archers just rout en masse. Although I do like it. I did not realize that elite Persian archers had the 2-handed spear. I do like that. I now understand why they cost so much. But yeah, so fantastic game to my opponents. Let's take a quick look at the statistics. Obviously, Desert Fox doing a great job, a fantastic amount of micro, noticing where he can send his men to charge in, using blue as an anchor to skirmish around and to get charges and to push through, and again, wonderful, wonderful job on Desert Fox. My own men, my elite Persian archers, they did okay. My hoplites, they did alright. What do you expect? They're Persian hoplites. My horse archers, they did a respectable showing, but it was my shock cavalry, my Persian cav, and my eastern cataphracts, just a huge letdown. But again, going up against the elite tier cavalry of the Masagate, you know, what did I expect? With our other 2 players, with Magma, his noble swords did a fantastic showing, and 2 of his falksmen did a great job. The other 2 falksmen, not so much. Noble spears, this unit did okay. The rest of his spears, not so much. His mercenary axe warriors, they did okay. I think these guys had chevrons already, so they started at either rank 3 or rank 4. I don't think they got to rank 4 on 26 kills, unless it was 26 kills on the heaviest of heavy cavalry. But obviously, Magma's cavalry is not going to stand a chance against the cavalry of Desert Fox. Lastly, with 5th Blue, like I said, he was able to be that cornerstone for Desert Fox to engage around. Libyan infantry doing a fantastic job. Iberian swordsmen doing what they were meant to do, throw javelins and get lots of kills. Noble fighters doing a great job. Balearic slingers doing a great job. I haven't seen Balearic slingers used effectively in so long. Libyan hoplites getting 122 kills. I think this was a unit that got into Magma's cavalry. But anyways, yeah. So, great game to my opponents. It was an absolute pleasure playing these guys. Not to brag and not to be haughty, but there is, I feel like, a difference between playing these guys and just going into a quick battle and just taking your chances and seeing, you know, maybe hoping that it's not some horrible spam. You can really see these guys thinking about what they're doing, planning their builds, planning their moves. It's like a chess game more than just a war game. Yeah, like I said earlier, that this is the first of 2 battles. The next video I bring you will be the second of 2 battles. It ends a little bit differently. Again, I'm terrible with the foreshadowing. This is Philip Hader saying, I will see you in the next one.